everyone, it's Finn here from the SDGC Live on the PAX 2024 floor. Here with, what was your street name, D-Dizzle?
No, just Dan.
Just Dan from Digital Eclipse.
Yep.
How you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thanks.
And you're representing just a small, unknown title.
Yeah, this really obscure franchise called the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. A lot of people don't remember it from the 90s. It was not important to anybody.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's what the kids would be calling retro.
Yeah.
If it wasn't still around in a bajillion other iterations. Yeah.
We just hit the 30th anniversary of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and fans are still as passionate as they were in 1993.
And you know what? This is the kind of game that would have felt right at home as a kid on the Super Nintendo, like when the heyday of the genre that you guys are bringing back.
Yeah.
So what can you tell people about Rita's Revenge?
Yeah, Rita's Rewind.
Rewind.
Because it's a time travel story where Robo-Rita from last year's special Once and Always goes back in time, teams up with her earlier self, and makes life miserable in an alternate Season 1 timeline for the original Rangers. So they're fighting two Rita Repulsas, one of whom knows all of the mistakes that she made the first time. So she's here to make it worse. So basically, we wanted to make... The Simpsons had an arcade game in the 90s.
Yeah, they did.
The X-Men, the Turtles. Why didn't the Power Rangers have a 90s arcade game? That's what we get to make now. So it's totally like grab a controller, jump in, you have all of your sort of arcadey super moves ready to go at the beginning, 5-player, online and offline, the Rangers.
Which I love that.
Rewriting history as they try to beat two Ritas at the same time.
And that's fantastic because it looks incredible. I've heard nothing, I get my hands on after this, but like I've heard nothing but just how smooth it plays.
Yeah, I mean, we have the ability to make the game better than it would have been if it were in the 90s. You know, we don't have the technological constraints. Now we can do 60 frames a second, tons of beautiful animations. We have all these things that we can optimize how you would remember the game could have possibly been. We get to skip right to that. So you're like, we've had some people come by, it's been really fun. They go, I remember playing that in the arcade. It's a brand new game. You don't remember it, but the Mandela effect is like, of course. You know, so that's a high compliment that people feel that it looks that authentic.
And did you focus on trying to make each character feel unique, or did you want everyone to feel like the same?
I mean, every character has a different special attack, you know, and every character obviously has their own dino, and you're going to be in their individual dinosaurs at different points in the game. But we really wanted it to be jump in, everybody has the same move set. It doesn't really matter whether you're playing your favorite Ranger, you can, but any of your friends can just jump in at any time, and you all have, there's no progression. It's truly an arcade game. Like, if you dropped a quarter in Colossus and X-Men, Colossus was a badass in the beginning, every one of the Rangers is a badass in the beginning. So yeah, it is absolutely designed to be a 90s drop in and play and have fun without being overcomplicated.
Kind of sounds like you're high on the game. Like you seem to like it.
I grew up in arcades. I love arcades, and so hopefully, yes, some of the passion that I have for this genre and for this stuff. The team, huge Power Rangers fans at work. We're constantly correcting each other on continuity. Our game is not canon, but it does play with Power Rangers history in a fun way.
And that's all that matters, is it fun? Because you've brought back, like, the genre's been making some really nice steps back, like Shredder's Revenge.
Yes,
Streets of Rage 4 came back. Like,
we're in the middle of a brawler renaissance, and it's beautiful to be part of that.
I love it.
One of the benefits we were able to do, being a 90s arcadey game, we were like, well, why stop at a brawler? So we have racing segments, we have fighting segments. You're actually going to get in the cockpit of the Megazord for the first time in a Power Rangers game, and so when they have those big kaiju fights at the end of the episode, that's you doing a first-person punching sequence in multiplayer where we found a way to make it fun.
Amazing.
So we're having fun with 90s arcade culture in general.
And you actually dropped a big bombshell a little earlier, which is that because this is like a reimagining of Season 1, we get Tommy. Tommy's here.
You do, yeah. So we have you should consider this game like a what-if scenario, right? An alternate version of Season 1, but that we did include the Green with Evil storyline as part of our storyline. We know it's really important.
But it's your take on that,
yeah. It's a slightly alternate version. You're going to see some things that you wouldn't have expected to see in the first time, but the reward for completing the game is that you will unlock the Green Ranger, and you can go back and play and find all of our collectibles and all of our other references as a Green Ranger if you want.
Fantastic.
And we know people do want to do that.
Of course. Yeah. Come on. You can't have Power Rangers, especially classic, and not include Tommy.
Yeah, Green Ranger is too important, and I'm glad that a lot of the fans we hinted at it earlier when we announced the game. There was a green roller coaster, and people were like, I see that, you're not teasing me. We were teasing you, but we were going to always pay off. And it was always the plan.
And Dan is actually going to announce live right now that the White Ranger will be coming.
I didn't think I was going to announce that. I was going to announce that we have like 20 collectibles. I was going to announce that we're holding back some of the gameplay, even in the brawler section. is actually not in the game. We're holding back a lot of secrets so that when players play it for the first time
It
themselves,
feels fresh, yeah.
they will have things that people here are not seeing. So even if you're missing this, you won't be able. You'll have some of your own surprises. But White Ranger is not something I can confirm at this time. I'm sorry.
Or deny.
I cannot confirm. Tommy is going to be playable as the Green
And there
Ranger
it is. That's
once you complete the campaign.
Oh, I love it. So we don't want to take up too much of your time because you've got a whole crew waiting
Yeah.
to play. Where can people follow Digital Clips, the progress of the game? What's going on?
Sure, we're digitalclips.com. We've been around since 1992. You've probably played games that we've developed that you maybe didn't even know. But we're at Digital Clips on Twitter. We have a very big Twitter following. You can find more information about the game at digitalclips.com. It is coming out this year. It is coming out for all platforms, and it is supporting 5 players.
Amazing.
Because there's 5 Rangers.
Yes.
So it's drop-in, drop-out co-op. It's
So
going to be
cool. That's
super
the best
fun.
part about it.
Yeah.
Games like these thrive on being able to just drop in and have fun
Yeah.
with people. So I'm going to end on the very toughest question. This is
Tougher than the White Ranger?
gotcha journalism at its finest.
Oh, fantastic.
In your heart of hearts, if you have to choose, cake or pie?
Ooh, I'm cake. I am team cake all the way because
You
I'm
didn't
not
have to think about it.
Because because pies get all sloppy and fruity and icky, and like you can take as much frosting as you want on a cake. I prefer the density of cake. Thank you very much.
Hey, you know what? Respect. I'm team pie. I'm not going to hold it against you.
So no wrong answer.
No, there is no wrong answer.
All right. But cake all the way.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that's appreciate you, Dan.
Cake and pie working together. Teamwork.
You know what? We're truly living in the future. That's all I got, man. See you next time.